the Supreme Court issued a historic ruling granting broad immunity to presidents for their official acts, significantly changing the legal landscape for former President Donald Trump. This decision led to the postponement of Trump's sentencing in New York, where he was convicted of falsifying business records in relation to a hush money payment to Stormy Daniels. Trump's lawyers argue that evidence used in the conviction is now inadmissible, leveraging the new immunity guidelines. In a similar vein, Judge Aileen Cannon paused deadlines in Trump's classified documents case to consider the implications of the Supreme Court's ruling. Trump's legal team claims the immunity extends to actions taken in the final days of his presidency, striving to dismiss the case entirely. With elections around the corner, this ruling could prevent Trump from facing trials before November, allowing him to focus on his campaign. This term, the Supreme Court made other significant decisions, such as removing the Chevron deference that favored federal regulators' interpretations in legal disputes. This ruling aligns with the conservative aim to reduce federal regulatory powers, strengthening the role of the courts in deciding how laws should be applied. Critics argue this undermines agencies staffed with expertise, potentially slowing down necessary regulations for consumer safety and environmental protection. Moreover, the conservative justices limited the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, from enforcing regulations aimed at reducing pollution crossing state lines, continuing their trend of curtailing the EPA's authority. This builds upon previous decisions that restricted the agency's ability to manage carbon emissions and wetland pollution. On cultural issues, the court undertook a careful approach. They avoided rulings on major abortion cases and dismissed challenges related to social media censorship. However, the court did clarify some aspects of gun rights, allowing for certain restrictions while maintaining the broader protections established in previous rulings. The decisions exposed ideological divides within the Supreme Court. Justices Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh defended the use of historical interpretations in rulings, whereas Amy Coney Barrett cautioned against relying too narrowly on historical analogs. The liberal justices, particularly Sonia Sotomayor, expressed strong dissent, emphasizing the broader implications of the court's decisions on democracy and individual rights. Ethics controversies also loomed over the term, with concerns about justices accepting luxurious gifts and their recusal practices. Chief Justice John Roberts highlighted the court's effort to adopt a code of conduct, though critics pointed out its lack of enforceability. In conclusion, the Supreme Court's recent term was marked by profound decisions that influenced major legal and political issues. The rulings on presidential immunity and federal regulations are set to shape the legal battles involving Donald Trump and the broader scope of federal authority, demonstrating a strong conservative influence on the nation's highest court.